All right, Lil Boosie says that Katt Williams was the only one that helped him out, and he didn't even know him at the time. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video out. Out of Rap a Lot, all his rap friends, it came down to Katt Williams to help him get on his feet. Now, Lil Boosie was on basically death row, fighting for his life. He did some young ignorant shit. He admitted that, if he was younger, if he was a little bit more mature, he probably would have, moved out of Baton Rouge. But he was making rap songs about police officers and stuff. And long story short, they tried to railroad Boosie. And basically, he was fighting for his life not to go on death row, and he beat the case. I know a lot of people thought, Boosie was dead and gone, but he didn't waver, he didn't move, he didn't shake, he didn't bend, he didn't fold. Unlike, y'all know who I'm talking about, old boy, Rainbow Head. Lil Boosie stood on his power and was willing to die before he snitched. Then, that's what should be glorified. But today ain't nothing glorified but negativity. Okay. And Lil Boosie, held his own. You gotta salute that, man. When a dude is willing to die before he snitch, it ain't too many righteous brothers out there or sisters out there no more. So long story short, he gets out. Basically, he ain't had no bread. Rap a Lot got him in a bad deal. He didn't have no royalties. He didn't have no publishing check coming in. And he said he was on his knuckles. And he so happened to, go to a Katt Williams show. And I guess Katt Williams caught wind of it. He said he had never met Katt Williams in his life. Sorry for the dog barking. He had never met Katt in his life. And Katt gave him $10,000 behind this, after the show, behind the scenes. And he said use that 10 to put a down payment on, house. And now he ready to pay, Katt Williams back. And, what I'm saying about it is, Katt Williams didn't have to do that. It's a lot of negativity, negative press about Katt. But long story short, Katt was only speaking the truth. They don't want you to speak the truth. They don't want you to expose. They don't want you to expose some of their Hollywood secrets. But he said he had never met Katt Williams a day in his life, and Katt never talked about it. And that's what I'm talking about, giving back and doing stuff. All right, that's what I'm talking about. I remember T.I. gave Vic some money when he got out of jail and said, "Go ahead, do what you gonna do." Didn't say how you gonna spend the money, what you gonna do with the money. He gave Vic and said, get up on your feet. You don't hear T.I. glorifying that. I think Michael Vick brought that story up. You don't see Katt doing it. People that do shit because they want to do it, not because they love you or they don't like you or, whatever situation. They do it because they want to. You need help. Who don't video or tape it and stuff. No brother say, you take all this righteous stuff. When do you get back to the community? None of your business. It's none of your business when I get back to the community. It's none of your business what I do. I know a lot of people be asking other YouTubers, and I know other YouTubers that we connect, and they be giving back to their community. They don't videotape it or request it. If, the person that you help want to bring it up, then I'll be like, I confirm if it's false or it's true. But, that's what you're supposed to do. We supposed to help our brothers and sisters up and, not talk about, what they done or why they was on their knuckles. A lot of brothers like to talk about the sisters, what they did for you and how ungrateful you was or how down you was. Well, I want to talk about the revelation. I want to talk about, how after you gave me that bag, how I flipped it and I got back on my feet. But, when you in jail, people are like, oh, Lil Boosie was broke and he had all that money. Well, all that jewelry that nigga had depreciated. And then you go to jail. It ain't like you play, like this one situation like he planned to go to jail. I remember Floyd went to jail. He had everything set up. He didn't get a chance to set everything up. You putting stuff, your finances in people's hands or your properties and whatever you got in people's hands. That who ain't never had shit. And they milked that money away. I know Michael Vick said he came home broke. His people spent all his money. Plexico Burrs came home. His wife knew what to do. He came home and his house was the same after he did his bid. So, with Lil Boosie, he wasn't planning on that shit to happen. So, when you in jail, you don't do nothing but lose money. You can't do shows. And then, his first record deal wasn't right. And Rap a Lot should be ashamed of that shit. And he wiser and smarter for that. He know he made a mistake saying, cops' names and songs. And yeah, it was Tupac downfall. And Boosie did it on a smaller scale. So he ain't had to worry about that. They tried to railroad him. But none of his rap friends tried to help him out. So shout out to Katt Williams. Let me know what you guys think about this story. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links description. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. All links description. Also got a Facebook group. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate the love support. Let me know what you think in the comment section. We know.